Hello buddy, welcome to my channel, Billionaire No.1. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna tell you something new. And for first, let me tell you, I had a great day so far, and I have a beautiful life. I enjoy every moment of my life, and I need to say I have a great time on planet Earth so far, and I enjoy each moment of my life, and I enjoy creating things, and I enjoy watching things getting bigger, and I like to improve things, but what I excel is ridiculously, when other guys are sleeping, you need to work, you need to read books, you need to do analysis, and it's kind of like, a psychological structure to create that allows you to have income on a multiple level. And I feel like, I didn't reach the whole spectrum when it comes to big money. I have made big money, like, I'm worth, let's say, as I mentioned, 1.3 billion, and as I told you before, it took me 23 years to reach that kind of point, and but I'm right now in my mid-30s, and I wanna earn the biggest money. I want to become the biggest billionaire on planet Earth, and how to become the biggest billionaire on planet Earth. I mean, the biggest billionaire, if you think, for example, I remember, think of Michael Jackson, for example, or Elvis Presley as our guide, for example. Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, let's take Michael Jackson. He was the biggest entertainer who had ever been on planet Earth, you feel me? And we had Elvis Presley, and one of the richest personalities on planet Earth, for example, Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, and those guys are rich, rich from the bottom of their heart, and that is a basic thing to live in a structure, in a rich psychological pattern that allows to have multiple income. That is the reason why I am still working on, to reach the biggest shit money. Sorry for my language. To reach the biggest money on planet Earth, the biggest wealth. But you need to understand, you need to enjoy every step of the moment. It's not like, you have a plan and 2 weeks later you're gonna make it. You need to understand, you need to follow a pattern, and even people around you telling you, like, no, you're not gonna make it because this and that, and because you do so many things that are, let's say, ridiculous, and I owe several companies, I owe several, structures, business structures, and, let's take Donald Trump, for example. He owes, let's say, 100 opportunities to make big money, we know what his profession is, but, he licenses his name, he has licensed his name to a water brand, he licensed his name to a clothes company, he licensed his name to a hotel chain company, he licenses his name, whatever, he owns a beauty pageant, and he has like a structure of 100 opportunities to make big money. He owns golf courses around the world, and and if we take, for example, Warren Buffett, he owns, let's say, a structure of, let's say, 1,000. It's just a number, but because I didn't really count, and it's like, to become rich, you need to own a structure that allows you to generate on a constant level money. Even when you're asleep, you make money. You feel me, brothers? And richness is something that happens in your head. It's a psychological pattern. It's more not to waste your money. You need to keep the money and to improve your financial skills, and you can start writing a book, for example, and for example, every billionaire has written a book. So also Donald Trump wrote a book, and Warren Buffett wrote a book, Bill Gates wrote a book. Everybody has written kind of like a book, and it's another opportunity to make money, you feel me? And you need to understand that money is it's something like, you need to understand, what do you need to survive? You need to survive, let's say, something to eat, a place to dwell, and clothes, and that's basically it, and so if you do not waste your money, you understand, if you do not waste your money, you somehow you need to invest the money. If you do not waste your money, you invest the money, then the first thing you're gonna realize, you're gonna end up, let's say, between $10,000 and $20,000. You feel me? And because you do not waste your money, because you realize what you need in life, you need also, like, let's say, very good friends, and that's basically it. There's nothing more you need on planet Earth. So, and you need good people around you, a team, and I remember, like, when I still was like, let me think, please. I had my first millions at the age of 19, and so I started to work at a very early age, 12, and I keep saving my money, and people were telling me, no, do this, do that, go to Prada or whatever, and I saw something bigger in my life, and so now I want to reach the biggest goal in my life, is to make $365 billion. I want to be the biggest billionaire that has ever been on planet Earth. For example, I compare myself, like, to Michael Jackson. He was the biggest entertainer who has ever been around on planet Earth, in the whole universe. Michael Jackson, and I want you to join me on my journey, to become that big billionaire. And if you need any kind of help, ask me, or whatever, you can, if you like, share my videos, and and I remember, like, as I read a lot of books. Reading is very important, and it's like playing an instrument, to improve your skills. It requires a dedication, if you want to play the piano on a very high level, it's a dedication to the instrument, you understand me? Or if you want to be the greatest singer on planet Earth, let's take, for example, Whitney Houston. There's never been before such thing, like, such a singer as Whitney Houston, and I guess there won't be anymore such a great singer as Whitney Houston. And if you want to be a great singer, you need to dedicate your life, your when other guys are whatever, go to whatever, sit in front of a TV, you need to work on your craftsmanship, you understand me? And it's the same with money, why other guys, whatever they do, you need to work on your craftsmanship, It's not the fact if you're born poor, for example, it doesn't mean you have to end up poor, but it's like, it's a journey, it doesn't happen overnight. Thanks for tuning in, bye bye.